But what about this trip now to America? I mean, apart from the fact you're going to earn 75,000 quid a day, which would be a very good reason to go in for anybody. Apparently. It's alleged. It is alleged. But, I mean, people have called it it's a Mickey Mouse league over there and wonder why you, as a top-class footballer still, would bother. I mean, it's not, again, that you need the money. I mean, you've made fortunes, piles.
Yes, like I said before, the money is not important to me. It never has been, never will be. I'd play football for free. I've always said that. I said that before I started playing football for Manchester United, Real Madrid and the Galaxy. Moving to America was another huge decision. It was something that I knew that I would be stepping down from top-flight football. I played for one of the biggest clubs. My boyhood dream was to play for Manchester United. I always dreamt of playing there, starting my career there and finishing my career there, and it obviously didn't happen. So then I moved to Real Madrid, succeeded in Real Madrid by winning a title at the end of the 4 years, saw out my contract, and then decided that I needed another challenge. I like to have challenges. I like to, you know, try and make a difference with different things that I put my head to, and America for me was the option. I'd had obviously offers from different clubs in England and also different clubs in Italy, but I wanted a new challenge. I wanted a new start and something that I believed in.
Do you feel, from the other point of view, from the children and your family life, do you feel safer there?
Safer. I've always felt safe in my life, apart from maybe in '98 when, obviously, when certain things happened. That was the only point when it was tough. But, yeah, I feel safe.
But how do you deal with this extraordinary reception that you get wherever you go? I mean, you are one of the most famous men in the world. I mean, whatever you do, you're under scrutiny. You're watched every minute of the day. You seem to actually be very level-headed about it. But I wonder, you know, when you wake up in the morning and think, oh, God, I've got to go through this again. Is that what you feel or what?
No, because I've learned to deal with it.
How do you deal with it, then?
I think that I keep myself grounded. I keep myself as family-orientated as I want to be. I have an amazing family around me. I have amazing friends around me. I've got 3 beautiful boys, a beautiful wife. And we're very, like I said, we're very family-orientated. We do everything for our boys. Our boys come before anything that we do in our careers, anything that we do in our lives, and everything revolves around them. And if I didn't keep my feet on the ground, I know there's many friends, and my dad would knock it out of me.
I just remember the first time you came on the show at the BBC that I saw this huge pile of people in your dressing room. I thought, oh, God, it's all like, you know, bodyguards and all that sort of thing. It was 25 members of your family. Yeah. It looked like that sort of thing where you're trying to get 80,000 people into a Mini. You know, and I thought that was an indication to me, at least, that you were surrounding yourself with the right people. Yeah. It's like the old thing about, well, have your mother on the till. But speaking about your wife, how is the glorious lady?
She's great.
Is she as indiscreet as ever about you and the nickname she gives you? Do you remember this moment when you came on the show with your wife? Look at this. Do you feel that David is perhaps has a better public persona, image than you have?
I think he does have now. I don't think that he did a few years ago. And I think that sometimes when you can get down and think, oh, God, why don't people understand me? Why are they saying this? Why are they saying that? What better person to look at than my own husband to see how somebody can turn all that around? I mean, David is, I call him golden balls, you know, now, because, I mean, you know, because now... Is that going to be
golden balls, Beckham, eh? It's a good one, that one, isn't it?
That's going to be... I know, that's one of those things I shouldn't have said, but...
It's a great nickname, Golden Balls, eh? Wouldn't mind that, would
It's one of the better ones I've been called, I must admit. I've been called...
Balls. Platinum Balls.
I've been called a lot worse. But you know, my wife has that sort of thing that when we're on live TV or when we're on a TV show, she likes to say certain things. Like me wearing her knickers.
That's right, she said that.
Another one, she actually said that, which I actually don't.
You don't?
Most of the time.
Most of the time, you don't.
They don't fit, do they?
No.
You've tried, have you?
Yeah.
Does Shakira know this?
But no, she's great.
She's also, too, I mean, we do a sort of catalogue of other things. I mean, she revealed to the world you have this neatness syndrome, don't you?
Yeah.
What is that about, this obsession with neatness?
I'm just obsessed with, like you say, with neatness. I have to have everything in the right place to... it's quite a... I don't know. She finds it very annoying.
But give an example. What do you have to do?
For instance, when I hoover.
I like the image, you mean, of David Beckham hoovering, don't you?
Yeah, when I hoover, in our house in Spain, we used to have this big rug that when you hoover, you could hoover it in lines.
Oh, right.
So, like Wembley.
Yeah.
So she used to obviously catch me after the kids had gone to bed hoovering, and it'd all be perfect lines. So that's one of the things, and also like cans of drink in the fridge. If there's like, I have to have like 4, 4 and 4 instead of 4, 5 and 4. You know? So it's odd things like that that's obviously she's remarked on.
She also said that when you hoovered in a straight line, you're often wearing a pinny.
Apparently so.
That's not a yes or no.
No, it's a definite no.
A definite no. Good. OK, so, and have you given up any ambitions now of playing for England again, or do you think they might give you another recall?
I've definitely not given up anything about playing for the country. I said that when I was taken out of the team 8 months ago. I was saying yesterday that if someone would have turned around to me 8 months ago and said, you'll play for your country again, I would have probably laughed, because as much as obviously the manager at the time had said that the door was open, I never believed it was. And I never believed that I would play for my country again. So at the moment, I'm just happy to be there. I'm happy to be on 99 caps. It's the biggest honour, like I said, that any footballer can have, of playing for your country. I want to reach 100 caps. It's a milestone that I want to achieve in my career. But like I said before, if I don't play for my country again, I believe that I've had a great career on the England side. But like I said, like I've also said, I won't be retiring yet.
But you see, the thing about the athlete is that here we are, there's 4 old grey hairs here, you see, and we're all sort of 70s and all that sort of 65 and all that sort of thing. You're a young man still. But the sadness is of the young athlete is that they have a very short career span. So you're looking at what now, a couple of years more?
Well, my career in
How
America...
old are you now, 32?
32.
32. So, you know, the game as it is at present, playing at the top level, that is, you know, it's nearing the end, isn't it?
No, I believe that I have at least 2 or 3 years left.
2 years, all right, fine, all right. But the question then is, after that, what do you do? I mean, God knows you do enough now outside of football. But where do you see yourself going there? Is it into the fashion industry? Is it I mean, you're not going to be a football man. You're not going to be like Sir Alex Ferguson chewing gum on the touchline.
No, I'll never be a manager. What interests me is obviously because I have the soccer academies. I want to be part of that. I want to be coaching.
Do you enjoy that? Do you enjoy coaching?
That's one thing that I've always...
You like teaching?
I love being around kids. I love teaching kids football. I love seeing the reactions of their faces in my academy. That's one of the things I want to do. Also, I was honoured to have a letter from Kofi Annan a few years back asking me to be ambassador of UNICEF. And that, again, was outside of my football career. That was one of the biggest honours that I could have ever been given. And in January, it's going to be the first time that I'm going to be going into the field and going away for 3 or 4 days and doing work like that. And that's another thing that really interests me and something that I'm very passionate about. So doing things like that is doing charity work, doing things that actually can make a difference. You know, it's not just something that I'm saying, it's something that I'm going to do and will do, and something that I will enjoy doing.
OK, well, all the best over in America. Have a good time there, and do well, I'm sure you will. David Beckham.